already used by somebody. So I must have lent that copy out, and they used the CD key, and then because of that, the registration got moved over. But um, it happens. It's my own fault for lending out a PC game. I don't know why I did that. I think I wasn't playing Sims anymore. This was like years ago, so the fact that it still says it's been used is people just steal lists of CD keys, and if one of them is yours, and they put it on the internet, and somebody uses that CD key, you're stuck. So it happens. Okay, so we're gonna start this at the library. 45 minutes it took me to get back to the library. Where's the save? I know I saved this. Here it is. This game and its backtracking are insane. Poor Hunter, does new chess have capabilities to play against people online? If that's the case, I would be willing to download a copy and play some chess together at some point. I should still have it installed on the one laptop I have running Linux, but I haven't moved that to the new house yet, so I gotta see if it's still on there. It does? Okay, awesome. So let me know. We'll set up a time at some point, play a couple of games of chess. That'll be fun. Alright. I took the statue from here because I knew we needed it somewhere. Now I need to put it back, and that will open the sarcophagus. We only have 2 potions. They only give us half health, so we're going to be really tight here with managing our health. I used 2 potions on the way back. I had to go through 2 mazes to come back here. And luckily we killed all the enemies in the 1 maze because I didn't have to fight them on the way back. But the second maze, which was outdoors, spawned all these enemies that I didn't kill the first time around. They weren't there to be killed, so that was a problematic thing. Alright, into the abyss we go. Yeah, let me set it up, and then I'll let you know when it's set up. I think I could just get the, there's gotta be a DOS version, or not even a DOS version, what am I saying? Like, some kind of, like, freeware version for Windows somewhere. It's under a GNU license, so anybody could install it pretty much. Alright. Now we should be able to open this door. I forget what enemies are here, if any. I know we ran away from one at one point. Oh, you know what? Is this where the platforming was and that green guy showed up? Maybe. Maybe not. This is a pretty cool area right here. Yeah, there should be one for PowerShell. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. There definitely should be one. The one with Linux just comes with Linux. It's like one of the games they give you in the default install depending on what distribution you're using. See all the dead bodies of the monsters we already killed. I'm sure we're gonna have to kill a ton more. It's a dead little guy. So this looks familiar if you watched the previous streams. because we've been here before. We have to get the knife, and we talked to Hawk about what to do with it, and he told us we had to get a key for this lock right here. And we finally have it. It's the rainbow key.
The well-named Key of Tears.
Let's hope Hawk's all he says he is.
Hey, Tom Gone. Welcome to the stream. Such a great game? Yeah.
Free to restore the balance.
I assume you're Hawk.
I am Hawk. What will it be?
I thought you might have the answers.
They are closer to you than most.
Perhaps you can give us some?
Ask that I may answer.
Yeah, this is definitely at the height of the FMV generation of games. Doesn't have great controls in terms of the keyboard layout, but beyond that, that's my only gripe with this game. This game is totally retro, throwback to what I used to play in the 90s. All those Zork FMV games and you know everything else that came out around that time. Like this is one of the forgotten ones, I would think, but it gets a lot of respect. We could ask it many questions. Sometimes it's best to ask all these questions. So I think the first thing I would ask is about our father. We'll ask about Belial. And take it from there.
The spirit of my father is held here somewhere. How can I free his soul from torment?
The answer to that question is simple. The balance, the power of the Soul Stone, must be redressed. The solution is, however, a difficult task. The fate of your father and that of mankind is a shared one.
Faith of my father and that of mankind is a shared one. What about the demented doctor we ran into last time we were here?
Belial. Who is he, Hawk?
Belial is one of the great lords of hell. In many earthly texts, he has even been confused with the power of Satan. His name literally means liar. He is Florentine's shade. He's doppelganger, if you like, conceived from the Soul Stone and born from the evil within Florentine's soul.
Florentine. What about his part in all of this?
His role is to see that the power of Satan is manifested physically into the new host. My antithesis.
Gaul.
Indeed, Gaul.
Zool. Let's ask about Claude Florentine.
So what about Florentine?
Florentine lost his soul long ago. In return for his assistance with the destruction of the 7 seals that guard the Soul Stone. He did it to deliver the world into the hands of Satan. He has robbed, murdered, and tortured for most of the last millennium. He is immortal for as long as Belial lives within this world.
So that son of a bitch and Belial are working together.
Not any longer. They may have the same goal, but they are now enemies, vying for the attentions of their dark master. Both hope to be Satan's guide if he ever returns in the new host.
New host.
The host of all evil. Gaul.
So many questions, very few answers. I feel like every time we ask a question, we get an answer with another question attached to it. Let's ask all these questions. I mean, we might as well ask about Gaul at this point.
What can you tell us about Gaul?
Gaul and I are products of the Soul Stone. As his body is prepared as host for the force of darkness, so is mine for the power of light.
We've seen Gaul. He took a small green crystal from an altar stone.
Like this.
Yes, exactly.
It's a shard of the Soul Stone, one of many broken and lost throughout time and reality. The only substance that grants entry from the tower into the realm of Sheol, the infernal place that guards the area where the Soul Stone lies.
If we are to redress the balance, we should find one.
2. One each for traveling to the realm of Sheol.
So we already have one of those, I think, in our possession. We got one earlier, but we used it to travel somewhere. I forget where. It was from this house. It was like a power shield, a green dome, and I think we used the one crystal there. We took one from the same place where Gaul took his, so.
Hawk, who is Alf? He's offered us much help since we've arrived.
Alf is only one of his names. He is a product of the Soul Stone, the force controlling the universe. Metaphorically speaking, if the Soul Stone is the lock, then Alf's sword is the key. It's part of the shroud. Events and certain prophecies have been falsified. That is why Alf is here, to put the fate of mankind's future back on course.
What about the Falshire Knights? He said he was the last of their order.
Indeed he is. The very last and the most noble line of avatars to swear their soul to the light on the day of creation, and defend the Soul Stone from the very evil we face. The Order finally fell to an army of darkness led by a young mortal called Florentine, and the Demon of Lies.
Demon of Lies?
Belial.
Nice, yes. There's a lot of Linux games between Steam and GOG. If you're gonna get retro games, I usually tend to get them from GOG because they play really well, and a lot of the patches are usually already applied to them, the latest ones that they have. Are you running Linux right now? And if so, which distro? All right, so let's discuss Raphael, the gardener.
Within the tower, we've met a man who calls himself Raphael.
Place in him the same trust you place in Alf, for it can be said that they are of the same blood.
I noticed some resemblance. Are you saying that they're related?
Related, no. Of the same blood, yes.
Pop OS? That's a new one. I think I haven't heard of that one, but I was thinking of running VirtualBox on here just so I could see if DOS games which I own that aren't on GOG would run on there like natively. We'll see. I don't think there's much graphics support in anything you run through VirtualBox. I mean, I would have to basically install DOS 6.1 or something. I think that was the last version, and then see if it actually boots up like a DOS thing, and figure a way to install the games on there and then play them. But we would do the same thing with Linux too. Although you could just run the Linux component for Windows these days. And the floppy drive installer. Yep. Plenty of floppies. I got a whole little cabinet full of floppies here that I have no way of seeing what's on them. Mostly work stuff I probably brought back from school and you know, just to go back and forth projects I did during school. All right, so I think we've asked. Let's just ask about Hawk while we're at it.
Who are you, Hawk? What are you?
A product of the Soul Stone. A vessel born of time to become a host for the power of light. The complete antithesis of Gaul.
So you and Gaul are enemies, right?
We are of the same substance, but conceived to be enemies.
Voice acting is very good in this. Well, we're not going to ask it about everything that we asked it about. The realm of Arquia, the tower. I would like to forget about those areas right now. We can always come back here. I'm assuming we'll be back and maybe talk to him further about it. Although now, how do I get back out of this? Maybe I don't. Let's ask him about the realm of Shawl.
We've heard of Sheol. Sounds like a dangerous place.
Some call it Hell. Or Gehenna. The 7 terrible layers of fire and darkness. Sheol is only the topmost layer of hell. The lowest being the pit. It is within the place you call Sheol that the Soul Stone lies.
Objects. He answers every question here. The Shrive, the Soul Stone, Seal Fragments. Ask about the Soul Stone.
Can you tell us more about the Soul Stone?
The Soul Stone is the neutrality of the universe. The channel from man's thoughts from which all that is good and evil is filtered. Sometimes thoughts can be so vile and evil that a minion is created as the embodiment of that mind.
All right. Well, let's go on. I'm hoping we could come back and talk to him.
Friends, my time here is at an end.
Maybe not.
But before I depart, know this. Adam, you have been marked as the Shrive Bearer. Only you can wield eternity now. None other. You must locate the sword.
Hi, Camilla.
Rebecca. You have what is mine now.
But where does eternity lie? I mean, it could be anywhere.
If it was taken from the Soul Stone by Florentine, then it would soon become lost to him. Find it then where its master dwells. Find the place where Michael rules, and there it shall be. Find it, and take it to the Soul Stone. Fare thee well.
Well, now we know where we've got to go to. Aqua, realm of the divine.
What was all that about?
Hawk imparted my mind with some information that he thought might be useful to us.
That's all.
That's all.
Well, we still got a problem. We have to find a talisman or a device of some sort to get us to Aqua. Like Alstaga got us to Raquid.
Well, we'd better check the stuff we found on the way if there's nothing there. Let's just hope we're lucky.
Chapter 12, St. Michael's. Yeah, most of their conversations appear to be one-offs. Like, if you don't ask the right questions, you're kind of stuck. I'm going to save the game here, because it took a while to get here and listen through all that. Camellia, you were right about the backtracking in this game. I didn't expect it to be that crazy, but I had to go from the tower through the Rockwia maze all the way back here to the library. It was so annoying to do that I ended up doing it offline so we didn't have to waste half the stream doing it, but there's a lot of backtracking in this game, like you said. Yeah, if you miss stuff. I should have saved it before we got here. I didn't know there was a cutscene. Because then if I died, I would go back, I would just ask them the questions like that we missed, but there were only a couple that we didn't ask them. Yeah, if you miss stuff, I mean, there is some backtracking you have to do in this game. Like, it took us a while, it took me a while off stream to get back here. What I'm trying to say, so. I'm pretty sure I missed, like, some objects as well, maybe some potions. We only have 2 now. I'm hoping this rainbow key is what we need. If not, I'm gonna cry.
We use this to free Hawk.
With a key of tears.
We use this
With a key of tears.
This is not gonna work now? Do I even need to open this? No, the door is open, okay. Alright, since it happens to be open, in we go. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've been keeping all the items. Alright, hold on. Men in Black, Men in Black. Run, run, run. No, literally, run. We're gonna die here. Yeah, I've been keeping all the items. We have to go through the sarcophagus, but if we didn't, I would have taken a serpent stone with me. That's locked, and we're dead. Something ate us. Okay, in we go. Yeah, I've been keeping every item. Like, there's some statues I took because, you never know when you're gonna need them again in this. I know there was one statue I took, and then it ended up opening a second door. So, little statuette. I mean. Okay, run, 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 run. This is like one good place you need to run. We have very little health. We know that the door on the left here can't be opened. What about the door on the right? If there is one. They ran so fast through here. Where's there a door? There's a door right there. Can this be opened? Whoa! It just blew up. Holy crap. Close the door. Close the door. Lost some health because it blew up. What's this? The magical torch.
heavy duty torch.
Looks like it belongs to someone in security or something, though I doubt it. There's a trace of power in this thing, but I can't tell what it could be.
It's not a torch, it's a flashlight. Not the definition of a torch. They probably wrote the dialogue and then they're like, well, we can't have a torch, we gotta have it as a flashlight. We're probably gonna have to have this equipped the entire time, maybe? Use it. Are they shooting me through the doors? What's going on out there? Turn the light on. Welcome.
Doormat. Well used.
What's this?
Magician's wand, maybe.
Not a magician in the sense you're thinking. There's real magic at work in this.
Oh, a new weapon. Hopefully it's better than what we already have. They've been giving us, like, crap weapons. Emilio was also right about that. The weapons are not the best. So this can be used to open the doors, break the seals. It's a secret door. Alright, let's go that way. I also have to find the map from this place. It'd probably be best if I... Oh, there's an enemy in here. I can't see. I'm holding the flashlight. Why isn't it? Not use the magical torch. Great. They're all outside. Can we try this door?
Locked.
Locked. I'm gonna hope that the torch also serves as a weapon. Where's that door? I can't see. 2 hits, not bad. And it regenerates, perfect. Wine cellar of sorts. Oh, we're cornered. Cornered us. This time when I get inside through the door, I'm gonna save it. I'll remember to save it. Don't shoot me. Run. Ah, don't go outside. Wow, that was bad. We lost health. Now I'll have to pick up flashlights. A wand. Save it now. I mean, if my health gets any worse, we do have 2 health potions that we could use. If I continuously keep restarting, we might have to restart from 76 instead of 77 so that we can get back to this point with more health. Ah, go through here. They're not gonna follow us, so. Then he fell off. Look at that. Was kind of him to do. Hope that doesn't mean we find him later on. That was pure luck. Gotta be careful here, because we're gonna have a lot of enemies. Wow, he came out of nowhere. Two of them. Better knock them off now than later. Because we're going to run into problems if we have to backtrack through here. No health potions. There's more of them. Just shoot them from up here. Nope, they just follow me. Great.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Hey, Mr. Braxton Wise, thank you for the lovely raid. I appreciate it. Welcome, raiders. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. And give a shout out. Braxton Wise, if you're not following him, definitely give him a follow. He is playing a lot of stealth games. He's going fully stealth on his streams. Well, for the most part. And I admire that because there's a lot of great stealth games to play. Today he's playing Styx Master of Shadows, I believe. So, check him out. Did you finish Master of Shadows by chance? As much stealth as we can get our hands on. There you go. Remember when I couldn't get back through the maze last time? I did that all off stream in this. And it worked out for the best. Took 45 minutes of just running around to get to the library, to go back through the sarcophagus, to talk to this guy to get in here. So now we're in a whole new area. We're dying a lot. There's a lot more enemies here, but hey, all good. Welcome, Raiders. For those of you who don't know, I am Nix242. This is Nixed at night, and even though it's during the day today, it's nighttime somewhere, I guarantee you. We are playing Realms of the Haunting. It's a 1996 DOS FMV game. Really cool horror game. I mean, is there anything scary about it? Games in general don't scare me, but the fact that this is horror themed is why we're playing it for Halloween. Door closed behind me. Go in! The controls are scary for this game. Yes, they are, because they use... For a 1996 game, they're using arrow keys, and everything is just, like, possible to use along with the mouse, because everything's on one side. Like, the jump key is the A key, and if you're controlling it with arrow keys, it doesn't make any sense, the positioning of it. I gotta use my pinky to strafe left and right. Strafe left and right, so... I'm like completely stuck here. There's enemies outside, there's enemies inside, and... Difficulty level has picked up. Morton 79, FMV hype, keyboard only. Yep. Does use the mouse, but the mouse is mainly for, you know, you view around. You can aim with cursor. That's about it. It's a forgotten game of its era. This is the GOG version, so it's still being sold. Runs on DOSBox. Should we use the health? And we also have this flashlight I think we need to keep in our hands, although it's not really lighting anything. Trying to turn up the gamma a little doesn't really help. Those are all black textures on the wall, that's why. Oh, there's another one on that side too. Most enemies don't come through their doors. We could just hang out here. Kill it with this magic wand we have. There he is. There's somebody. Hey, you Christensen. Hope I pronounced that right. I remember that there are 2 controller setups for this. I believe you can patch the GOG version with different controls. I believe one was for European and the other was for US. That is actually correct. I never tried it because Camilio told me that the patch kind of ruins some things. Because it does some upgrades and it kind of messes with the frame rate and stuff like that. I think what I would need to do to really get it to work right, and I couldn't actually, that patch is from 2011, and it's hard to find now on the net because the link that's in PC Gaming Wiki goes to an empty URL. Well, it goes to GOG, and then from GOG, the patch is like nowhere to be found. But I think the right way to do it would be to reset the keys in DOSBox, but I'm reluctant to try that. If I reset the keys controls in DOSBox, I might mess up some of the controls that are native to DOSBox. So yeah, it's a gray area. On the edge of Windows, DirectX, 3DFX, and True 3D. Very late for MS-DOS game. Yeah, there's a patch. There was a patch that's supposed to fix it so that you can change the control scheme, but it's from 2011 and it's very iffy from what I heard. Also hard to find, so. You guys gonna come at us again, ain't he? Come on. Where are you? We're gonna die a lot here until I actually use a potion. But I need to kill the monsters in order to be able to search around in the room without being harassed. This weapon also needs to recharge, as you could see up here. And when it recharges, it has a pretty good one-shot, two-shot kill chance. Can I maybe try and find that patch? Give it a go? Yeah, I could try it. I'll definitely try it. I'll create a copy of the folder that the game runs in. This game actually does not need GOG Galaxy to actually run it. It doesn't start up GOG Galaxy when you run it. I don't know why. Maybe because it's a DOSBox game. As long as you can control it certain times, it's just muscle memory. There you go. Yeah, if you could start it, I'll appreciate it. I mean, we're already in chapter 12, so we've gone past the halfway point of the game without using it. But it would certainly be easier to avoid enemies if I could reassign those keys. Or at least reassign the arrow keys. There's another one back here, right? There has to be. Where is he? Yeah, but the newer games, they actually open up GOG Galaxy on my system. You boot them up. But you're right, you don't need to actually use GOG Galaxy to start it. That's true, aside from multiplayer in some cases, at least I think so. Yeah. If anybody would know, it would be Braxton. Yeah, if you can find the patch, I'll give it a go. Just so awkward, because I'm using the arrow keys with my left hand. Look at this guy. Can't shoot him through here? Okay, we can't go in there, nor can we kill him. Well, this area is well lit with all these torches. They can see me through walls, but luckily they can't hurt me through the walls. Yeah, the newer games detect Galaxy and start it if it's installed. I believe they often just change the shortcut to start Galaxy in the game. Yeah, I think that's what they're doing. But since this is a DOSBox game and, you know, why mess with DOSBox? That's what I think they figured. So we have this magical torch. How do we use it? Because even though I have it in my hand, everything looks dim.
Heavy-duty torch. Handy for spotting wards, it would seem.
Wards set by the person living here. Must be keen to keep people out.
Be keen to keep people out. What is that?
Someone's keeping busy.
I can sense something in here. Magical. Very concentrated.
What's this? Key? I think that was a key.
Key. Floral design.
Does that open the door outside? Is it a floral design? The only thing I could think of. Unless there's a door somewhere with a marking of a flower. Search around. I think now we need to put the flashlight back in. He has no comments on all this?
I don't know. Could be a secret passage. Beer keg. Could use some of that right now.
So he thinks that's a secret passage.
No secret door yet.
Of all the places we've looked, this is probably the most likely.
Nothing yet. Nothing at all. No. Don't think there's a door here after all. No. Don't think there's a door here after all.
There was a secret door behind the bookcase in the library, and I think that's why he thinks there's automatically a door here.
Don't think there's a door here after all. No. Don't think there's a door here after all. No. Don't think there's a door here after all.
Also, there's no potions here, right? Oh, there is. Look at that. I'm gonna save here. I should probably use that potion. But we made it all the way here without getting killed, so... we'll tempt fate for a little bit. This is nothing?
Beer keg. Could use some of that right now. Beer keg. Could use some of that right now.
Alright. Let's go open some other doors. Even when we go back to the foyer at the entranceway, there's doors that need to be opened. We haven't been through. Hang on. Switch to this. Oops. This needs to go in this hand, and the wand should go in the other hand because we're using it as a weapon.
So this wand dispels wards.
It appears to be its function, although the ward needs to be of a
Specific type. That's what she was going to say, I think. Like, I couldn't just shoot at the pentagram and it opens this.
Thing seems to be caught in some ward. Someone's keeping it here, that's for sure.
Probably don't want to release it then. think we're done with the wine cellar because that leads to where we just were. Oh, there's a door right behind us. Wonder if the key we just picked up would work. It worked. The flashlight back in. All I know is that we got to keep the flashlight. For whatever reason, I don't know. Does something.
What the hell? Hey, what is this place?
I've no idea. But it's an image.
What the hell? Hey, what is this place?
I've no idea. But it's an image we're looking at. It's not really here. See how it's shifting?
Is it shifting?
What the hell? Hey, what is this place?
I've no idea. But it's an image we're looking at. It's not really here. See how it's shifting?
Okay. Nothing we can really do here if it's just an image. Can't shoot at it. Alright, if we figure this one out, we'll come back. Go upstairs and try the other doors. There has to be something more to be done there. Came all the way here to find the key to enter in there, so... I cannot get up the stairs. Why? Dead body in front of me? Is that why? You kidding me? Gonna jump over it? The patch seems to be hosted at PC Gaming Wiki and downloading fine, just very slow. Okay, so it is there. Thanks, Morton. I must have been on a different page that gave me a link. The link took me to GOG, and then from GOG it took me to this other link that the guys claimed said this is where the patch is, but didn't appear to work. So this is it? Okay, got it. Thanks for the link. We're gonna go through that door next. I'm assuming all the shooting's coming from outside still.
How the hell's this working?
Search me.
Maybe later.
I'm sorry. Did you say something?
No. It's probably the wind. Papers and things. Nothing to give anything away.
Drawer's locked.
So we need a key for that. Something on the TV. TV's replaying our FMV scenes. Interesting.
What the hell?
Future sight. It's the only possible answer.
Future sight? Band? Okay, DJ?
There's a CD in here.
Can't see any others.
How is there a CD in there? It's clearly a turntable. Here, maybe if we turn on the light.
There's a CD in here.
Can't see any others.
Can we play the CD? As long as it doesn't have a crying baby. But a woman laughing in the background.
Oh, yeah.
Passive observer. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome.
Wonder why the windows are bricked up.
Who knows? Your father wouldn't have done this, that's for sure.
Not unless he was trying to keep something out. Papers and things. Nothing to give anything away.
Drawer's locked.
There's a CD in here.
Can't see any others.
Why can't we play what's in here? I'm gonna say probably 2.5. No, probably more like 3.5. 4 at the most. I'm gonna try to get as much in of the game today. My schedule is gonna be a little crazy next Sunday, so either I won't stream or I'll have to move the stream to evening. I'll say it's 3D. Big CD looks more like an LP, like a laser disc almost, right? Oh yeah, no problem. Appreciate you coming back.
the hell?
But
Future sight. It's the only possible answer.
a safe trip to the store. I can't.
Hey, that's us. I didn't see any cameras.
Do you think someone knew we were coming?
I was just about to say, I don't think there's anything in this room other than that.
VCR. Top of the range.
Have you noticed that there are no video cassettes around?
Flat screen TV.
This is not a flat screen TV. It's not a CRT, but it's not what we know as flat screen TVs nowadays.
Papers and things.
Drawer's locked.
Alright, so we need to get a key for that drawer. Yeah, flat screen TV. And CRT to, you know, cathode ray tubes, whatever, they kind of had like a little curved fitter screen, so flat screen. Hey, it's 1996. Game was probably developed 2 years before that, so... Wasn't this a door? There was a seal on that door. I thought maybe I broke the seal, but the door was closed. I was trying to open it again and it blew up in my face. They did have flat CRTs for a short time. They did, but they were more... I think they were more late 90s, early 2000s, like the Sony Wega stuff type of things. Sony Wega TVs were widescreen format, yeah. They also weighed 300 pounds, but that's besides the point. Let's put the flashlight back in our hands. Yeah, they were stupid heavy. My aunts had to try to get one out of their house, and it was like 300 pounds. And I was like, they were on the second floor. And I was like, you're gonna have to call somebody to haul it away. There's no way anybody could just bring this down. I can't lift more than 50 pounds medically. So, I was telling them, let's get a service to do it. They were like, yeah, we'll take it out for $150. They just didn't want to spend the $150 to remove it, which pissed me off because I had it all set up for them. They're like, we'll make sure that Best Buy, who delivers a new TV, will be able to get rid of it. I'm like, but Best Buy told me they wouldn't take the TV, which is why I called the service. Get rid of it. Turns out Best Buy shows up. They're like, we're not moving that TV. It's 2 flights of stairs and it's 300 pounds. Get into a huge fight with my aunts. I wasn't there for this. I was like, I told you so. Just get the junk haulers to take it out. Best Buy's telling them that, yeah, you know, they not responsible for removing it, this and that. They ended up paying the same amount to the delivery guys of the flat screen TV to haul it out. And I was like, whole to do for nothing. Like, just to save money you thought you were saving. Like a couple, like 100 maybe, 150. It was a monster in like 2001. A 32-inch widescreen, yeah. No worries, I understood that. Impressed if anybody nicked one from your house. Well, yeah, that's a good point. Nobody could steal them.
Papers and things. Nothing to give anything away.
I had a friend who had like 3 of them. He was hoarding TVs at one point because he just wanted to be able to watch like 10 different sporting events at the same time. I don't know why.
There's a CD in here.
Can't see any others.
Like, he had his house set up as a sports bar, practically. And he had 10 Sony Wagos. Put them all on Craigslist. People actually wanted them, I guess, for consoles and stuff like that. So they actually came to his house and hauled them away themselves, luckily.
What the hell?
Future sight. It's the only possible answer.
Flat screen TV. Flat screen TV.
How did we turn this on last time?
How the hell's this working?
Search me.
Maybe later.
I'm sorry. Did you say something?
No. It's probably the wind.
Search me, maybe later.
Papers and things. Nothing to give anything away.
Drawers locked.
Papers and things. Nothing to give anything away.
Drawers locked.
That's how the TV turns on. Okay, with the remote.
Flat screen TV. Hey, that's us. But I didn't see any cameras.
Do you think someone knew we were coming?
So that should cover all the bases here. We're going to save. We need to find a key for that drawer. Go to 79. So many saves in this game and it needs it. Okay, I need to take a 2-minute break. I will be right back. In the meantime, in the spirit of Halloween, watch some horror trailers. I'll be right back.
What life? This is a house where no one should live.
Woman lived here before you was nuts. Wouldn't be surprised if someone just got fed up and offed her. She was my aunt. Heart of gold, though.
Roger Cobb has come here alone.
Daddy?
But no one is ever alone in the house.
This house knows everything about you. Leave while you can.
No!
It has been waiting for him.
Hi.
Sandy.
Now, it wants you. Horror has found a new home. House. Enter at your own risk.
Intruder entered through kitchen sliding door.
Nationwide victims.
Yeah, this is Will Graham of the FBI.
One killer.
what the subject's teeth look like. Have you ever seen blood on the moonlight well?
William, you're gonna make yourself sick or get yourself killed.
Multiple trails.
Just you and me now, sport.
One hunter.
I'm gonna find you. Damn it.
FBI agent Will Graham. Manhunter.
Manhunter is a movie I haven't seen in a very long time. So we're out of here.
Locked.
That door's locked. I need a key to the drawer and a key to that door. Let's go through here. It's like a kitchen. The enemies outside are the ones that are shooting at me. They could see me through the windows, as we could see them. They can't shoot me through the windows, hopefully. This looks like a key.
Key. Used to be a tag on it, I think.
So what was it doing in the refrigerator?
So that's that. If anybody knows what the flashlight does, or aka the torch, please let me know. Does the flashlight allow me to see these actual things on the wall? Yeah, okay, so that's what the flashlight does. That's why we couldn't see it last time. We didn't have it in our hands.
These knives are sharp.
Good kitchen knives usually are.
So in order to see the wall symbols, we're going to have to keep the flashlight in our hands at all time. Even if we swap out, we got to put it back in. Okay. Makes sense. Oh, mirror. Now it's a broken mirror. You can break all the mirrors in this game, which is cool. I'm worried there's always an enemy who's gonna pop up. This must be the door, the other door in the kitchen. Yep. They both lead to the same place.
Old cooker.
Spotless. That's surprising.
Old cooker.
Spotless. That's surprising.
Old cooker.
Spotless. That's surprising.
We didn't check all the cupboards. Probably should. Men in black outside are all trying to kill me.
Someone likes their privacy.
Nothing's gonna smash through that.
Someone likes their privacy.
Nothing's gonna smash through that.
But she said something could smash through that. Be an alternate way in and out. The house. Something? You don't have a map of the house yet, but eventually we'll get one.
Locked.
Since we have that key, we'll try it here.
Papers and things. Nothing to give anything away.
Drawers locked.
Where's that key we just found?
Papers and things. Nothing to give anything away.
Drawers locked.
Maybe this key isn't for here. There is the locked door on this side.
Locked. Locked.
So that key isn't for that? Good, because that static was driving me crazy. I didn't realize we could turn it off. So it should tell me what this key is for, right? Do I need to use it in order for it to tell me? Found that key in the kitchen.
Jesus. What the hell? Locked.
I wonder if it opens this.
Locked.
Also, this is the first playthrough of this game for me, so I'm trying like everything because I don't know what's going to work and what's not going to work in certain situations. This is a game where if you listen to all the dialogue and read everything you need to read, you'll find out the answers and solutions to all your problems in it.
This can't have been the way my father would have left it. It can't be.
If not, the question is, who did?
Premise of this game, if you never saw it or played it before, is that you are here to find your father. Apparently your father is trapped in an alternate dimension somewhere. Or he could be dead, we don't know for sure. I'm trying to find him.
Standard fitting, I suppose.
The claw marks aren't there.
Wardrobe. Standard fitting, I suppose.
The claw marks aren't there.
This looks like something we need to insert, maybe? Or just open it. Hard to see when they have potions on the floor or on mantles like this one. So you gotta be very careful not to miss them.
The claw marks aren't there.
Some clothes. And a couple of panel doors that are
locked. Locked.
There we go. Now we could go inside that door.
Locked. Locked. Locked.
Everything is locked. Hey, what's down this way? Goes back to the foyer. We came into this room, went through there, unlocked the one door. There's 2 panels that need to be opened with keys, or at least one. Trying to find where the door we unlocked might be. That's where we shot the door open from.
Talk about filthy.
No one's used this for some time.
Think I'm gonna puke.
Oh.
Talk about filthy.
No one's used this for some time.
The dead rat inside. It's nasty. So it's cool that we opened this door and everything, but what is there to do in this room? Am I missing something?
Talk about filthy.
No one's used this for some time.
Think I'm gonna puke.
Oh.
Covered, maybe?
Talk about filthy.
No one's used this for some time.
Sort of Alone in the Dark from 1993, you could say, just a little more easier to navigate and better looking. Yeah, you could compare it to that. Very much so. You gotta also remember, this game is not a first-person shooter. It just happens to be an adventure game with kind of a dungeon crawler kind of feel to it, and the first-person shooter aspect of it is just thrown in for combat. Because there's really nothing to it in terms of first-person shooting. Gotta really have a look around every room. Like a heater, maybe? It's not a very expensive game. You probably missed the GOG sale, but it was on sale for like 59 cents last week. So they have it on sale often.
Oh.
It's really worth playing if you like these type of FMV adventure games. It's a mirror? Yep. I'm gonna just smash all the mirrors just for the heck of it. This one we can't smash though. The other one we were able to. Wonder why. Yeah, it's definitely more... What? Get out of here. Alright, we gotta kill that guy. Yeah, it's dirt cheap, but it's a really good game from 1996. Yeah, it's just like... The weapons aren't that good in this game. It's more like just aim and shoot at the enemies. They don't really follow you around. It's not like a Doom style game. Like, I'm gonna cheese them by shooting them through here. They never go through the door, pretty much. Turn the light on here. Some of the weapons like this one, they won't do much damage unless they're fully charged. You do get a shotgun, you do get, like, a pistol, but the time you get to this point in the game, you're barely going to use them. There's not enough ammo for them. Earlier in the game, they're good. One down. 2 more to go. Better wait until this thing is charged up. Yeah, it does get loud at points. I should lower the audio a tiny bit. It's got some good FMV audio acting. Voiceovers are really good. I don't think there's anybody big in this game in terms of acting. Oh, there's a key over here. Let's turn on the lights. The lighting effects are really nice. This key must open something. We have 2 keys in our possession. One we haven't opened anything with yet. And go back to the kitchen. Is it the kitchen? There's that room right there has a panel that needs to be opened in the wall. So it was this one. Now we could open it to find another key. So I'm assuming whatever that key opens is nearby. Just, I gotta remember where there were doors that we couldn't open. Or unlock. Rather. Probably downstairs. I wasn't close enough to the door to reach out and open it, I guess. Okay, let's go back downstairs then, I guess. Save the game. It's part 7 of streaming this game, and it's a pretty long game. I'm gonna say it's about, for first playthrough, it's gonna take longer. I'll say we put about 30 hours in this game at least by the time we're done. I need to go down the stairs. Why do I keep coming this way? Where's the staircase? It's in a different hallway, isn't it? We're just there. No other way out of this room. Use the dead body to prop open the door. We have 2 keys, both of which we haven't used. And I don't know my way out of here. How the heck did we get out of here for real? This way. Okay, assuming we need to go back downstairs with the 2 keys. Whoa! 2 of them! Get out of my way! Oh, goodness. Definitely where we had to go, I believe. Otherwise, why would 2 enemies just randomly pop up? Get out of the room. First-person shooting is very generic with this AI because they don't leave the rooms that they're actually in. You'd think they'd follow you out, but... Even the guys outside, they could have easily have come through the door to kill me. They'd rather just hang out outside. We open the drawer.
Papers and things. Nothing to give anything away.
Drawer's locked.
We open this door. Just needed to be opened from the other side.
Papers and things. Nothing to give anything away.
Drawer's locked.
There's a CD in here.
Can't see any others.
We're in the basement. Don't see anything else we need to do down here. I don't like this candle, which helps light up the room. Here. We have the key for this yet? Yes, we do. Okay. Bingo. We did come through here. That's right. And then there was like a photo of what's happening outside.
Hey, what is this place?
I've no idea. But it's an image we're looking at. It's not really here. See how it's shifting?
So we already opened that. I'm not seeing anything else down here. I'm just retracing my steps to make sure we didn't miss anything. Especially since we got 2 keys that should open something somewhere. There is a door outside that we need to go outside for to open. There's enemies outside, so we're gonna easily die if we go out there. Maybe now's a good time to use one of the potions we have. A lesser one, maybe, to get through. There's gonna be some backtracking, and we're gonna have to come back here at some point, I think. So we have 2 keys with nothing. Like the drawer in that desk won't open, no matter what. Let's go outside. We'll try this. I'll make a save and then I'll just run outside with it. Let's see if we can open that locked door. No. Don't want to hit quit the DOS. Call it the first house. Make sure we can run. Oh, this is now opened. But it's still locked. And we're dead. Okay, I think we're gonna need to kill all the enemies outside so that we could safely look inside. If we don't have the key to that door, we might have the key to the chest that's right here, to the left of this monster. And maybe that has the key inside. Okay, they're one-shot kills with a full blast from this wand. That's good to know. There's too many of them out here. And then we got that other type of monster. They're definitely gonna kill us. Drink that potion. Yeah, the outdoor environments are pretty cool. There's a lot of mazes in here too, which they give you maps for. You gotta find the maps. The maps are all hand-drawn throughout the game. This is what they look like, which makes it quite interesting. This was the last map we had, the map of the tower. So, unless you find, like, a landmark or something throughout that game, you're not gonna... It's very hard to navigate these maps. So what I did for one of the sections was I found the map online, same exact map, and I actually had it open while I was navigating. It still was hard to navigate the area, but it made it a little bit easier. Oh. I hit F1. I hope they don't... hope these things don't regenerate. Like, I want them to stay dead. They already shot me twice, and that hurt. They have magic, and then they have bullets. Pretty much dead. Well, the effort was to try to kill them all, so that we don't have to worry about them chasing after me, and then just taking out whatever monster's in there. Let's try it again. Not use that potion unless we really need to. Died. Let's just use the potion then. You know what the problem is? I forgot to turn run on. This guy actually walked through the door. Jump. If you stand still, they will hit you with their bullets. We're gonna try to kill them all. I don't know how that's gonna be possible, but we'll try it. Hey, Pound Cake, how's it going? Hardcore map, like exactly a man hand drawn and given it to you, or as you found it in a drawer somewhere. Yeah, exactly. It's a nice touch in this game. Look like you're stepping me into a 105 Greater Rift with a new spec in Diablo 3, right? How's it going next? It is going very well. Still playing Realms of the Haunting. This is a very long game. Chapter 12 at least. How's your weekend? Trying to take out all these men in black before we fight the monster that's out here.
Fresh victims for the ever-growing army of the undead.
Morton79, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Going well so far. Got the 98 PC capturing DOS footage. Yes! Awesome. Exciting. Don't know what to play through first. Any suggestions? Oh, I got a million suggestions. I'm sure tons of people on the channel do too. What are you looking for? What type of game? If you have a certain genre in mind. Hope these guys are not respawning. That would really suck. Exactly, Morton. I usually have... That's why I got smart and I was like, let me just get a map on... a picture of the map on a like a JPEG and just keep it open in the browser. Yeah, Synthetic Pound Cake is an actual PC from like an older PC, and he's emulating DOS games. Well, not even emulating. Sorry, I shouldn't be even using that word. He's capturing DOS footage from it. It's awesome. Preferably an FMV game with less FPS mechanics than this. Gabriel Knight, I would suggest. The later Gabriel Knight game has FMV. There's also Phantasmagoria. I think they're respawning. There can't be this many men in black outside. It really stinks if they are. It's pretty rare, and yeah. Check out his channel. Usually plays on real hardware. We're about to die out here, aren't we? I'm gonna have to use another potion. And if it's impossible to kill them all, then I'm gonna restart this section and just go right after a monster. But I think there's only one left. Well, for DOS, it somewhat is, but if you got capture working, then hey, by all means, just play the original DOS games. Yeah, definitely Gabriel Knight. There's Zork Nemesis. They're respawning. These sons of AB. There were never this many outside. Let's try this last one. If I run into another one after I kill this one, then we're kind of screwed out here. Yeah, Gabriel Knight, Phantasmagoria. Zork Nemesis was a good one. I think that was on DOS. I don't think it was Windows 98. I had it on DOS. Got a raid. Mitral, thank you for the raid. Welcome to the channel. Appreciate it. Welcome, raiders. These gunshots are crazy. We're doing good, thank you. How are you? Let me give you a shout out. Let me get out of that screen before I accidentally crash to DOS. Appreciate the shout out. Welcome, raiders. Shout out the raid, I mean. Shout out to shout out. What am I doing? There we go. Last seen playing The Beast Within, a Gabriel Knight mystery. There you go. We were just talking about that. That's the game you gotta play. Synthetic Pound Cake. Looking for DOS games to play. Had the space for good old DOS PC? Yeah. I think we cleared out everybody back here. Welcome, raiders, to the channel. No, it's all good. It's all good, Mitral. So for those of you who haven't been to the channel before, I'm Nyx. This is Nyx at night. As you can see, it's daylight here. It's getting brighter and brighter. But it's nighttime somewhere, so it still falls in the theme. We're playing Realms of the Haunting. We're in chapter 12, trying to get out of this mansion we're in. We're actually in a different dimension right now, looking for some items that we need to ultimately finish the quest to either find our father and bring him back to our dimension, or find out that he's dead. Ultimately, that's probably what's going to happen, I think. Never played Realms of the Haunting. Always thought it was an adventure. It's a shooter primary. Actually, I would play this game as an action point and click game. It's an adventure game. The first person shooting aspects of it are not very good mechanics. Just point and shoot. The monster AI though is so bad that they usually don't leave the room that they're in to chase you. So if I could find where this guy went. This is the only monster I've seen that actually left that, you know, he left that room and chased me. Atari Beer Pong, welcome. The cool Nick. Greetings to you too. Hello, hello. Here he is. I want to kill him so that we can go into the next area without being harassed by monsters.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, Beer Pong. Thank you for the follow. The bullet sponge. The guns are not very good in this game. It's easy to just run away and shoot them from afar and kill them. There we go. Get some food and then come back to watch some more of this. Lurking for now. Yeah, we'll be on for a little bit. It's only 4:20. We're at the half point of the stream. 4:20. Good timing. It goes slowly as Sundays go. Hey, I hope everybody's having a good weekend.
Dad's church, like most others, appears to be in need of funds.
It's the roof again. Why is it always the roof?
So our father is a priest in a Cornish village. That's what we were told. The assumption is that this is the actual church that he preached at.
Collection box with a few coins in it.
Quaint, don't you think?
Can't open it? We'd be stealing from God if we did.
Look, there's some water in this niche.
I don't think it's rainwater somehow.
What? You mean it's holy water? Does it work?
It might do. Depends on how much you believe in it. Faith is the key.
So we need something to collect the holy water with? Is that it? Probably a good guess. We need a jar or something. I don't think we have an empty jar.
Look, there's some water in this niche.
I don't think it's rainwater somehow.
What? You mean it's holy water? Does it work?
It might do. Depends on how much you believe in it. Faith is the key.
Yeah, this game has gotten me back into FMV games, and I own a few, but I've never played Gabriel Knight. So that'd be something cool to, in the future, maybe.
Locked. Locked. Locked.
So you're telling me I don't have the key for this?
Locked.
What about the 2 keys I found in the other part of the church? Across the way. Then we definitely missed something.
Locked. Locked.
Alright. Save it. Let's go back into the other building. Assuming that's like a monastery or something. The church. Let me renumber it. Only 2 so far. Return to Zork is that is an FMV. Return to Zork is definitely an FMV. It's with the it's stars the older brother from the Wonder Years, the original Wonder Years. Jason, whatever his name is. He's in that. FMV games were supposed to be all the rage. They were supposed to employ actors. It was like, if you can't be in a movie, you could be in a video game. Or both. The FMV games we have now are nothing. Nothing compared to this. They don't have the charm of the older games. So what did I miss in here that I have 2 keys I can't open anything with? And I can't open a door across the way. I believe I need the key here. This is empty now. Never figured out what to do in this room. Actually, Return to Zork, when I was younger, was one of the first FMV games I ever played, I think. Then I played the one after it, which was Nemesis. Return to Zork is a very hard game. I never actually finished it.
Think I'm gonna puke.
Oh.
There's got to be something I'm missing somewhere. The flowers. Nothing to be done with the flowers, right? This is where we picked up one key. Got it right there. And we haven't used it. At least I don't... Well, we might have used it on that one panel in the bathroom. Of course, Myst is also an FMV game. I remember playing that. So we need to get in that building. Besides dead rats, what are in these tubs? Nothing.
Talk about filthy.
No one's used this for some time.
Might try to get a hint for this. I'm not seeing where these keys can be used. None of these are locked. The fridge had a key in it. Yeah, I want to replay it too at some point. I don't know if I'll stream it, but it's a very difficult game. That's all I remember. I got to like the comedy club and then I was like, alright, that's it. I couldn't figure out like the correct one-liners or whatever I had to deliver. So there was a room down here that had the drawer. He keeps telling me it's
Papers
locked.
and things. Nothing to give anything away.
Drawer's locked.
Wonder why the windows are bricked up.
Who knows? Your father wouldn't have done this, that's for sure.
Not unless he was trying to keep something out.
So he made a comment when we went into the one room with the bookcases that maybe one of them can secretly open. If I can remember where that is, we'll go there. Is it in the wine cellar? I doubt it. So we'll go this way for now. Nope. Yeah, I don't think it was down in the wine cellar. FMV titles, I avoided them by default in the 90s, figured it was a gimmick genre. These days they're cult classics, probably because of how FMV feels tied to the 90s and early 2000 games. I might try some down the way. Yeah, I could see how people thought they were gimmicks back in the day. Very much so. I'm going there. Is this open? Anything? Took some books. You gotta read all the books in this game. If you don't read them out loud, at least page through all of them, some of them do have keys in it. Walk, walk, big house, lots to explore and get lost. Yeah, there's a lot to explore in this game.
Someone's novel. Father's, maybe.
Maybe not. This book's personal to someone. The aura surrounding it speaks to me of someone other than your father.
Someone's novel.
Maybe.
Alright, we can't discuss it further. Key to cupboard. Key. I think it's this key and this key we haven't used yet. It doesn't say what they're for. We did use this one at one point, I thought. But it doesn't list it as what it is.
Someone's novel. Father's, maybe.
Maybe not. This book's...
Book has an aura surrounding it. Discuss it further.
Someone's novel. Father's.
Maybe not. This...
You said the same thing about the book in our hands. But there was a second book we never picked up. Or we did pick up. There's some huge areas in this game. What happened to the flashlight? There it is. Oh, that one caught on fire. Let's see it.
There's something sticking out of the pages.
A key. Perseverance has paid off at last.
I have a feeling this book holds the answer to quite a few questions.
No doubt.
Well, we took the key, I'm assuming. That was there.
I wonder if the gardener that Florentine mentions in the journal is Raphael. Or is it one of the others? Raphael did say he was the last. That means that there must have been more at some point in the past.
If it is, it means that he's been around as long as Florentine has.
I think you're exactly right, Atari Beer Pong. Sorry, Atari Beer Pong, my bad. I think that was the whole idea, was to get like that cinematic feel to games. I mean, especially when the Sega Genesis came out, they started putting the Sega CD as part of the Sega Genesis came out, and they started putting FMV games on that. That was to get into the whole, hey, we can do FMV games. They're popular now, or we're trying to make them popular. And Nintendo can't do that because they don't have a CD player. But, you know, this was a good way to employ actors into smaller roles, and they could be part of video games.
Evidently, the gardener that Florentine mentions in his journal is Raphael. Anything else in the journal to support that?
On return from the tower, Bilal told Florentine that the gardeners had returned, and that they were responsible for the deaths of the demons guarding the gates.
It would seem that Raphael did have some friends.
So, the FMV games I haven't played, I'd like to play Wing Commander, because the cast in the Wing Commander games are just fantastic. You have Mark Hamill in them, you know. So there were some big production FMV games back in the day. Basically, they couldn't afford to pay the actors in the long run. So once 3D got to the point where they could just make a 3D model talk on screen and make it look realistic, that's what they stuck with.
The one power. The journal mentions the one power. He's talking about God?
The opposite. Florentine makes a reference in his journal to the one power when a temple member goes mad, and Florentine threatens to use him as some sort of sacrifice.
So they sacrificed their members then. Nice way to do business.
7 CDs. Yeah, before DVDs became a thing, they were on many CDs. I think Blade Runner had... I don't remember if it had 2 or 4 CDs. But Blade Runner could have easily been on 1 DVD.
This temple business. Anything in the journal? Anything I've missed?
Seems to be some sort of religious order. According to the journal, there were more than just acolytes working for Florentine. mentions powers, dark powers.
Supplement. I can't read it.
I have a feeling this book holds the answer to quite a few questions.
No doubt. Let's go through it thoroughly and systematically, okay?
When she says that, you know there's a key in the book. But she summarized all the questions that we had for it. The text on the books I'm finding really hard to read because of the font and the way they're displayed in DOSBox, so... Yeah, Command and Conquer had a lot of FMV. Blade Runner was on 3 CDs, you might be right. Actually, let me check. I have it right behind me. So this is the Windows 95 version of Blade Runner. I don't know if there actually was a DOS version. There's 2 CDs. 4. So I have 4 CDs in this. 1, 2. And then 3, 4. Yeah, it was Windows 95 and Windows NT. That's what it says on the side here. I don't know if you could read that. Yeah, Blade Runner is my favorite, one of my favorite movies of all time, so I got this as soon as it came out back in the day. Yeah, 4 CDs. I figured. Uh-oh. Touched something on the screen. I thought we lost the game. Welcome back, Braxton. Got a little bit further. We have all these keys, we don't know where they're going. How was your trip to the store? I don't think there's anything else we need to open here. Let's try the church itself. It was good but hectic. A lot of people out there. We went to a grocery store earlier in the supermarket and it was just packed. I told my wife, let's stay away from going on Sunday.
Locked. Locked.
Still don't have the key to this. I have the key to this. Nope. Back to the first house. Now we have 3 keys we don't know where to use. It's game day too, I suspect that's the main reason. Yeah, that's a good point. A lot of people want to load up on food so they can watch the game and hang out. Please tell me this opens something in here.
Papers and things. Nothing to give anything away.
Drawer's locked.
Really?
What the hell?
Future sight. It's the only possible answer.
Somebody recorded an album in this room. Possibly. I am lost. I'm lost of what we're supposed to use these keys for. They don't open any of these cupboards. This is a stove. There's no locked doors other than the one that goes into the actual church. I hate the static in that room. You can't turn it off, at least. I give him credit for doing that. I'm gonna look up on a walkthrough just to see what we may have missed. Yeah, not this way. There's a couple of rooms we went into that didn't have anything. But we went out of our way to get into them, so... Yeah, these rooms are huge. Like, this is a mansion in itself. Too bad you can't flush the square toilet. Alright. Let's get a hint or something. Least we can do. All the enemies outside are dead. We spent a while killing them all. Okay, the monster we killed outside. He drops an item. An item we completely missed. He drops coins. What do you do with coins? You put them in a coin box. Where's the coin box? It's at the entrance of the church. Now, if I could only remember where we killed them. Otherwise, we're going to have a hard time finding the coins he dropped. I never would have known. Clearly this is an old game and it's hard to see sometimes the pixelated items. Like it's easy to miss stuff like potions that are on mantelpieces and furniture. Was that a rat in the tub or poop? No, that was definitely a rat. A lot of dead rats in this game. So now I have to remember where I killed this guy. Have we killed him over here? No? Maybe? I gotta find coins. Could be like a needle in a haystack. Yeah, I wouldn't know which is better either. Is this something? That's the coin. Okay, at least we were able to find it. There's no discussion about the coin. It's odd. I didn't think we were going to be able to see it on the ground. We got lucky. On. The coin in, and nothing happened. The door opens. Look at that. Would have known. Don't know what denomination this is, but it's a church.
Are there really people buried in these, do you think?
The tradition's a long one. This is probably as old as the church.
Locked. This crucifix.
Ah, let me stop you there. This is a cross, not a crucifix.
Cutscene. Finally some FMV. We haven't had any since people rated.
Saint Michael. Casting a demon out of heaven.
So now we're left with 2 feathers, a red and a green. Go with the 3 keys that we know don't open anything yet.
Are there really people buried in these, do you think?
The tradition's a long one. This is probably as old as the church.
Locked.
We have so many keys, but nothing to open that door with. What do we do with these feathers? Let's look at them. Maybe she'll have an idea. That's what's cool about this game. You meet up with Rebecca, it's like after a certain amount of the game, and then she starts giving you like hints at things, and it's really good to have her as a companion.
Feather. From the stained glass window.
Our presence probably triggered something off. I think we were meant to find this.
It's something we need to use somewhere.
Feather. From the stained glass window.
Our presence probably triggered something off. I think we were meant to find this.
Definitely something behind this door, which we don't have a key to. Interesting stained glass. This opens. I thought it was locked.
This is delicate.
Be careful with it.
What is it?
This is delicate.
Be careful with it.
It's a tiara? Tiara. Let's put the flashlight back in our hands. Maybe it'll reveal something.
This table's seen better days.
Are they knife or claw marks on the surface?
This goes up to the bell tower? Can't climb it or anything. We have a tiara. What will we put a tiara on?
Are there really people buried in these, do you think?
The tradition's a long one. This is probably as old as the church.
Locked. Locked.
Was the pulpit? This is just a texture. It looks like there's something there. Michael is mostly shown in paintings and God's champion. Can't read some of this text. I just wish I could. This is all about Saint Michael. If it was important, she would summarize it for us. This is just story stuff. More about Saint Michael. We have a tiara, 2 feathers, and 3 keys we haven't used yet.
Angel and violin. That was my father's instrument.
Did he play?
Like an angel. Impressive.
I've never seen anything quite like this in all my days.
The resemblance is uncanny.
What do you mean? Resemblance to who?
My mother. Dad must have kept this close to his heart. Does this depict any religious scene, do you think?
Not that I can think of. Maybe it's from some apocryphal text.
Some depiction of an angel with a lyre.
I can never get over the beauty of these.
Sorrowful.
Lamenting, perhaps?
We're gonna look at everything we can just to see if we get a clue.
The resemblance is uncanny.
What do you mean? Resemblance to who?
My mother. Dad must have kept this close to his heart. More imagery of crystals. This is St. Michael's, right?
Of course. Why?
Nothing. It's probably nothing.
Yeah, it's good to have it on local TV still. Although now they put a lot of stuff on streaming networks, so unless you have that streaming network like Amazon TV, you miss out on those games.
Angel and violin. That was my father's instrument.
Did he play?
Like an angel.
My favorite team is an out-of-market team, so there's really no chance for me to watch the game unless they're on national.
Some depiction of an angel with a lyre.
I can never get over the beauty of these.
This crucifix.
Ah, let me stop you there. This is a cross, not a crucifix. Some people make that fundamental mistake. What about it, anyway?
Nothing, Sister Trevisard.
So what are we going to do here? They paywalled everything on the home team? Yeah, the first game was a Chiefs game. I'm a Raiders fan. They really blew this season. I don't know if they'll be able to come back at this point, but between Monday Night Football and I think there was a Sunday game, half the games were already watchable, but I usually listen to the radio feeds. I don't have the, a Dish Network where I could go and watch, pay to watch the whole season. All right, let's see what else is going on here. I don't know how to unlock that door, which kind of sucks. Sorry guys, I'm trying to figure out what we don't have. Okay, so apparently there's 2 floors here. We missed one. Yeah, I'm a Raiders fan, even though I'm from New York. If I do root for a New York team, I root for the Giants. My wife is also a Raiders fan. She was born in New York as well. I think we're more Marcus Allen and Bo Jackson fans than we are actually, That's when we started watching the Raiders, when they were exciting. So we just stuck with the teams because of that. Not to say the Giants are any bad. You know, they're actually doing pretty good this season. That's my hometown team. I hate the Jets.
This table's seen better days.
Are they knife or claw marks on the surface?
Wait. If we jump onto the table, would it help us boost ourselves up there? We can't stand on it. Is this what we're missing? Makes us rivals because of Kansas City. Play 4 games against Kansas City this year. So yes, we are rivals. Still regret the day that Marcus Allen went to play for the Chiefs. Wait, is this something different? What's going on here? Like discolored on this part of the floor. Guessing maybe it's something to step on. A pressure plate? Doesn't seem that way. Can't push that. It's interesting we could climb that. Can't do anything else though. Football hype? Nah, not me. It's okay. Some people are into sports, some people are not. I'm a big sports fan. My wife's a big sports fan. That's what we had in common, which is cool. She's a Mets fan, I'm a Mets fan. Yeah, they were in Oakland for so long now. We're in Vegas. Kansas City's not that close to Oakland, so they were also in LA. It isn't a popular sport where Morton lives. Understood. If I had to climb this rope, how would you do it? This is the part we missed. I'm assuming we gotta get upstairs somehow. And that's the way to get upstairs. Oh, wait. There's another set of staircases. Another staircase here, and that's there. And there's a key. Alright, so we completely missed this part. That's what we missed. This goes up to the bell tower. Well, it's not like we could climb it. So what would this key open? This door?
That figure, the angel, looks similar to the one in the window, don't you think?
Very similar.
So the angel has green feathers. So we have to do something with the green feather, not the red, I think. Now I got no light. Give me a second. I'm going to turn on the lights in the room. That'll help us. Yeah, I don't think we're meant to climb the rope, unfortunately. No, it's all ball, but another game. Only tiny fan of that. Not something I see alone. I go with my dad and friends, of course. Only national team, if I said that correctly. Interesting. Very cryptic. I'm assuming soccer is your sport. Okay, so you can put what looks like a feather in here.
There's a small indentation here. Looks like a fern or something.
A fern.
There's a small indentation here. Looks like a fern or something.
Soccer. You know, everybody in Europe calls it football, but it was actually soccer first. No, it's all good. It's all good.
What's that discolored ring around the Madonna's head?
You know, I'm not sure. Perhaps the discoloration's something to do with the stone?
Okay, I'm gonna guess it's one of two things. We need to put... Let me save it here, just in case. We need to put the tiara on her head, I think. And the green feather down here. Although I think there's two feathers. Maybe we need another feather somewhere. I think if we put the red feather, something bad's gonna happen. Let's go with the feather first. Okay. Goes in the center. I thought it would go into the cutout, but that's one. Let's put the tiara on her head. Oh, this opened. What is this?
Alf's helm. Makes me feel somehow ready to take on everything. Can't explain it.
Yes, Braxton, that's exactly what happened. Yeah, rope climbing in video games wasn't created yet when this game came out. It's ugly and pretty at the same time, in my opinion. The original resolution of this game is like 320 by something, I think. Oh, cutscene.
We meet again. This time through the dragon hell. This stops me getting smashed over the back of the head, right? Actually, no. It is a passport to Aqua, realm of the divine. Put it on that. This realm of the divine, are we talking about heaven? I am not sending you to heaven, Adam. Believe me, I would allow you more time to prepare yourself if that were the case. But beware. Aqua is the most beautiful of all the realms. It is far too easy for you to lose your purpose there. Point taken.
You still haven't said why we need to go there at all. We've had various clues and all,
But the clues have not become fact. Do you remember when we first met? I spoke in metaphors. Sure. And my words. You first told me to go with open eye. And that's Rebecca. And the second was, go with the wings of angels to guide me?
that must be the feather.
Well, she is correct. It was the feather that brought you to me, and to the dragon hell. Next. Something about my voyage to the tower. Again, you are correct, Adam. And the final metaphor. The sword of the dragon held aloft as a beacon to the tower. That was it, wasn't it? It was the sword of the dragon.
Eternity. The sword that was taken from the Soul Stone by Florentine, the sword that started all of this. That's what you mean, isn't it?
And now you must take it to the chamber of the Soul Stone, at the heart of all things. The ultimate destinies of you both lie upon show. Trust your senses. Walk carefully within the divine realm, and more carefully still when you come to the gates of hell.
Yeah, I agree with you, Morton. I feel like the FMV, Chapter 13, Swords of the Dragon. I feel like the FMV is at 16 by 9, and then the game itself is 4 by 3. Something must be stretching the FMV. I'm taking all this back. You never know when you're going to need to reuse it. Oh, and there's a potion in here. 2 potions! Thank you, Jesus. We needed that. So now we have 3 potions total. It's best in this game to just carry around every item it allows you to. There were points in the game where, like, I had to reuse this statue. If I didn't have it, I'd have to backtrack for it. So now we have to go to a different area altogether. Where? I have no idea. We gotta go to Arquia, then we need to go back to the tower maze. So we're gonna do that now, I think. Rename that. That's cool. At least we got past chapter 12. Chapter 12 was big. Sweet Baka. Full name Rebecca. Yep. Yeah, since soccer is popular, especially here on the East Coast, I follow it. Well, if this is a DOS game, then it was made before windowing was even possible. True. I'm playing it through a window. Only because if I didn't, then everything would be stretched to widescreen, and I don't want to play it that way. So that might be messing with the FMV. I wonder if he's drinking it. So what else do we have to do here? I think there was something in the wine cellar maybe we didn't do. It was that room with the bookcases and it was like a lab or something. Go back there for a minute. Yeah, like Return to Zork. Without all the insane. The nice part about this is you can carry everything you want. And I'll give the advice that you should carry everything that you can. So you don't have to backtrack. There's also this guy, we can't put him out of his misery. Fortunate for him. So where is the room? There was a room back here. Here. Through this door. Oh. I mean, it's locked. There's the picture on the wall thing.
What the hell? Hey, what is this place?
I've no idea. But it's an image we're looking at. It's not really here. See how it's shifting?
What the hell?
I've no idea. But it's an image we're looking at. It's not really here. See how it's shifting?
I'm assuming that's an area later in the game we need to go to. There was another room down here, I thought. Return to Zork is very hard. Probably the hardest of all the FMV games. My goodness, wasn't there a laboratory down here that we discovered? door just close up on us? There was a room that had a lab in it. I remember it. Back in the kitchen. I don't know if you're familiar with Camilio RGJ, the streamer. He streamed all the text versions of the Zork games. It's pretty cool to go back to them. Now he's gonna stream, I'm assuming, Return to Zork next at some point. It's hard to sit through text games sometimes, but if you're really into nostalgia with them, then... Okay, I'm not insane. There was a room with a laboratory in here, I thought, and some bookcases. Because you made the comment that, hey, it looks like these bookcases can be moved. And it was in that room. So where the heck is this room now? Never got a map of this area either. Wonder if there actually was one. Gonna explore the basement one more time.
Locked.
You keep saying it's locked. You could open the door. You unlocked it a long time ago. And there's this, which... Not sure how to unlock that. Did the door close to this and we never got back in? Or was it like secret? Or path to it? Down this way.
Beer keg. Could use some of that right now.
Right. There's gotta be a laboratory down here. Cake? What kind of cake? That piques my interest. Oh, okay. So there's nothing left in here. We need to go back towards the house. To the house. To where the study is. So we just teleport out of here. Okay. Easy breezy. Easy peasy, whatever you want to say. This is where I was like, oh, we gotta go back. A laboratory, whatever.
Combine the face with the soul, traveler. Become
Beer, hard to describe, but it was good. Delicious. No? Beer is always good. Okay.
Combine the face with the soul, traveler. Become the...
He's wearing the face. He's wearing the mask.
Combine the face with the soul, traveler. Become as one.
Nothing yet. Nothing at all.
Combine the face with the soul trap.
Trying to use it. There we go. Okay, so that teleports us back here. Wait a minute. Where was our last save? It was in St. Michael. Okay. So, are we capable of taking this cross before we go any further? Can't just pick it up.
This crucifix.
Ah, let me stop you there. This is a cross, not a crucifix. Some people...
Nothing, Sister Trebizond.
So that's nothing. Alright.
Combine the face with the soul trap.
At least we know that. So we're back in the land of teleportation. There was a teleport here that had a cross on it. I was wondering if we took that cross, if it would activate this teleport. But we can't take that cross, so where do we go from here? We'll have to figure it out on our own. Definitely this way. I'm going to try to find that teleport. See if there's anything that could be done with it now. Otherwise, we're going to go back to the library. What do we do when we get to the library? Who knows? But at least we're in chapter 13. This game has 20 chapters to it. 20 chapters. If that's a teleport, we probably can't go through anymore because we completed that. It's where that garden maze was. Birds chirping. Oh yeah, you come to this area several times. I don't want to give too much away if you do play it. But the minimal amount of music and sound in here, and the fact that you're in this area with the blue sky, purple sky, whatever you want to call it, and it's got the lightning in the background, that's crazy. It's like 256 colors. Most DOS could output. Then every now and then as you walk around you get these voices calling out to you. That was definitely his father, who we're here to search for. Yeah, for a game that's aged well like this, it's aged pretty well, I would think. That's the portal we came out of. Still see the bodies of the dead enemies we killed on the ground. Before they like vanished from games after you killed them. Doing good on timing. I want to at least get back to whatever area we need to get back to. The dead end? Really? I always get lost in this area no matter what. And you could also fall off the sides here and
My lord, the
get yourself killed.
It was Thomas. The traitor was Thomas.
Thomas was a traitor, whatever that means. Should I even be going this way? Like...
Doesn't appear to be working.
Of course not, because that was finished, that area. 4 runes, we already have like 2 of them, I guess, and we're going for the 3rd one next, possibly. We need to get out of the sarcophagus, I'm assuming. The door we went through to get here.
But for you there will be nothing. Do you hear me? Oh!
Took a wrong turn, that's what I get for looking at chat. Sorry. Game full of bits surprises. Not usually, oh my god, freaking surprises, but in small doses, creepy music too. It all works. Just works. They don't overdo it with jump scares or anything like that. Thomas. It'd be cool if like you got full health from using the holy water. There's other games where it gives you health. Let me just double check this, because I don't want to have to go through that whole area and find out that it's the wrong area, that we weren't supposed to backtrack all the way to the house. Go back to the mantle stone. What the hell is the mantle stone? I think we did the right thing by going back here. It just doesn't tell me.
With the soul traveler, become as one to walk.
Walk the tower. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Yeah, it's nice someone built this place, but they could have put railings in. In real life, like, I'd be scared to hell out of this place. I have like a fear of heights and vertigo. I wouldn't be able to walk through this. What happens if we go this way? Probably get on all 4s and crawl my way out of here. So we're going to Arquia. I think that's what he said. We did Raquia already. No need to be careful. I generally hate in newer games and RPGs, but mostly FPS. You're not allowed to jump off a cliff. Just gonna go speed hurdles. This has fall damage, unfortunately. So if you do fall, it does become an issue.
Daughter, come from there and see the fire in the sky.
Fire in the Sky, a good movie about aliens. Supposedly a true story. Go check it out if you haven't seen it. Fear of height is a healthy thing, keeps us safe, but for some it's debilitating. I think when I was younger it was more debilitating. Now it's like I've been able to control it. Yeah, before 2004 it was common. But he said we can't.
Know that you approach the divine realm. Traveler, you possess the rite of passage. Go now with the soul to guide.
It is real, and with him follow the hordes of hell.
So he's telling us that we can now go this way. Maybe we went to a different platform before. Yeah, I was never. I mean,
that govern he has decreed. Nothing can be brought to this realm that parallels the law. All possessions that mirror the elements have been ruled unfit. They will be returned at your departure. Further, only one device exists that may be taken from this realm. The Sword Eternity. You are marked, son of Adam, but are you truly worthy? Let it begin.
it's more realistic fall damage. If you fell in real life from a certain height, you'd hurt yourself, probably turn an ankle or something, or if not, break it. So, no fun if you can't fall in a platformer. That's not natural. Exactly. Alright, completely new area here. This looks very much like an RPG dungeon from Might and Magic or Lands of Lore. Wait, we lost all our weapons? What the hell? We've lost everything except for this sheet of paper.
Scroll. Vellum, isn't it?
Yes, animal hide.
What the hell? Traveler, welcome. Since you are reading this, you must be the chosen in search of the Sword of the Dragon Eternity. This is Arqua, the Divine, realm of purity and peace. This is what you must do. At least it's in a font we could read. All four elements must be in their absolute state. This may require you to use one element to produce another. Of the raw ingredients that you have found. Take the 4 elements of the Ring of 8 and place them correctly. They will conjure the presence of Farza. When you look upon the face of Hydra, take up the elements again and combine them. Remember that what pleases us often pleases the divine also. And consider which of your senses is as yet untouched. When the scent of success sweetens the air, you will achieve your mind's desire. This is good that we know what to do, but it's also bad because I'm wondering if the elements they're referring to are the crystals we found in that one tower that we placed on the floor and we never really picked up. Because if that's what they're referring to, then we're going to have to go all the way back there to find them. I hope that's not the case. Because that would really suck. Because just getting from that area was like...
Tower gate.
Magical portal.
This is not letting us go back unless we put the masks on. But we can't, that's too much work. No, we'll do it. I would just do it off screen just to get that stuff and then come back here. Because it'd probably take me 2 hours to get back there, considering that maze that I couldn't really navigate is there. I think we should save this before we move forward. This might be the second maze they were referring to that's twice the size of that garden maze. Jack Raymond 2, American McGee's Alice. Just to name 2 of the world's best and annoying Alice performers. And the maze.
Fountain. Water as clear as crystal.
Anything in there?
Fountain. Water as clear as crystal.
Anything in there?
Looks like if we stop the water, we could fall in here and examine it. Took me 45 minutes to get from the tower to the study back in the mansion after we completed the tower. And I did that offline because it would have been just ridiculous to sit through online. We had enough trouble with that maze. Big mansion. DRS, how's it going? We're outdoors now. Where? I don't know. The residents are probably evil. Quite so beautiful. Yeah, it does look like, you know, someplace in India. An Indian place. Like where the Taj Mahal might be. It's another platform. It's where we started from. Let's go inside the building. I think it's probably the best thing we could do.
You're telling me.
Someone's impressed with this area.
Some mosaic or something.
There's power at work here. Powers of transportation and movement. But we're at the end of it.
Some mosaic or something.
There's power at work here. Powers of transportation and movement. But we're at the end of it.
So if that's the end, where's the beginning? Would it be here? I really hope I don't have to backtrack, but it wouldn't be the worst thing. I'll do it offline, go get every stone that we left behind, and then come back by the next stream. Sexy voice. The voice acting's pretty decent in this game. I don't think these people went on to be big stars anywhere else, but there is a second floor here. How do you get to the second floor?
Curious design.
There's a trace of power connected to this. Faint, but they're all the same.
There we go. This is going to transport us somewhere good. Brought us upstairs, didn't it?
Piece of flint.
Might come in handy later. I can't sense any magic from it, though.
Some more flint over here? No, this is something completely different.
Steel cylinder.
Use the flint and we've got a spark. Fire. One of the elements we lack here.
Nuke teleporting. Yeah. There's a lot of teleporting in this game. This is a completely different place now. Where are we?
This tile's different from the others.
And it reveals a magnifying glass.
This is exquisite. Look at the work around the glass.
I'd say it was French if it wasn't for the peculiar design.
We already have a magnifying glass. This is our second one. So the flint, the cylinder we have, or whatever it is, and the magnifying glass. We could create fire with that. The magnifying glass, of course, would have to be under the sun. Let's have a thorough look around. Don't want to miss anything else. I don't think there is anything else. Scale 1 at 10 lost. Sorry, I don't catch that.
What's this meant to symbolize?
Colour's gold, wouldn't you say?
This is a different area than when we first teleported to. We need a chalice or something.
Chalice design. Sense anything?
It's a teleporter. No telling where it goes.
This is different than where we were before. So each one of these teleporters takes us to a different area where there's an item. Sorry, on a scale from 1 to 10, how lost? Not very lost now that we know we're supposed to be here. They're gonna keep sending us this way to different parts of the palace, church, something like that. Place of worship. He said we have to get certain items. That's the chalice cup. That's what we need. It's not gold though. It's more silver than anything. Alright, well, let's see if we get this item. How long have we been streaming for? We've been streaming for a while. At least there's no enemies here. We gotta be grateful for that.
The design on this is similar to the floor stone in the fountain room.
Your observation's going to be a credit to you one day, Adam Randall.
Every now they throw sarcastic remarks at each other. I think she's in love with Hawk, but he's in love with her. He was a little jealous after Hawk shared that knowledge with her. It's like, what the heck was that all about? He seemed happy. I guess we just teleport out of here. And the chalice goes here.
Colour's gold, wouldn't you say? Colour's gold, wouldn't you say?
So I can't put this in here because it's not gold.
Can't make this out. Any ideas?
No, not really. Can almost hear you thinking.
Okay, so fire. We should have enough items to create fire, right? Cylinder? Nope. Flint?
Can almost hear you thinking.
We have to combine these two. Cylinder and flint.
Can almost hear you thinking.
But I can't combine them with the magnifying glass, so... Or can I? Because the cylinder contains the fire, the flint is what you light with the fire. Not yet, huh? Looks like a tiny guitar, yes. It does have that look to it. Are we already here? I think we were. Yeah. This is where we got... where we got the cylinder from. Let's collect all the items if we can, and then we'll figure this out. A matter of combining the right items, I would think. Alright, keep going back there. That's a good point, there might be. Be something worth Googling. Got the chalice. There's no teleporter here. Went through the eye. There's no teleporter here either. Can't go through there.
Curtain of light. Not gonna let us through.
No, I don't think it will. The ward's a hybrid of the magic of passing and the magic of stasis. Something to do with the water element also.
Curtain of light. Not gonna let us through.
No, I don't think it will. The ward's a hybrid of the magic of passing and the magic of stasis. Something to do with the water element also.
No clue what they're talking about. So once we get the right combination of elements here, we'll be able to...
Is that a cloud?
Not sure. Could be.
I think once we get the right elements, we'll be able to pass. Start King Quest 6, both DOS and Window version, both a little different. Windows version only dull monocolored crown. Alright, I'm lost. They say the puzzle is illogical. So we need to fill the chalice with water. It's filled with water. Throw it at a gate. Got it. There's more items. Look at that.
Metal bowl and black powder. Any ideas?
About the
magical.
Goes without saying. One thing. This is incomplete. It needs something else.
Okay, now we can figure things out. This looks like tomato soup.
Metal flask. There's a fine red powder inside.
Keep it close, Adam. It's very magical.
Let's fill a cup again, and let's try that little trick one more time.
Wow.
You're telling me?
Yeah, I can feel it. It's almost as if the water's alive.
Now I can't do anything because it's in my left hand. It has to be in our right hand. There we go. We weren't close enough to fill it with water yet. A ladle?
Pestle for grinding.
We need a mortar to use that.
What was the other thing we picked up?
Mortar. We've got a pestle somewhere, right?
Usually the two are inseparable and useless without each other.
Can't combine the two. Not yet. This is where we started out from. We got all the items that were there. Let's go through the last one. There are no items in here. Oh, there's one.
Paper fan. Oriental.
The design's the yin and the yang.
It's the only thing in this room.
Nothing hidden here. Strange design. Anything?
Probably a transporter.
Okay, so it's a matter of combining all the items. That's what we really need to do. These do not combine. Can we use the pestle with them? Combine these with the dish. There you go. These two are combined. This is a fan. Don't want to mash up the fan using the pestle and mortar. Combine these two into ball and snow. Okay. Those are all the items we have. This crafting system keeps complicated. It's different ways of selecting and using items. It's not very consistent throughout the game. There's like 3 different ways to pick up items and actually use them. So that's what makes it hard. Difficult.
Paper fan. Oriental.
The design's the yin and the yang.
I guess that goes there. Wait, do we have this game on easy? It's not supposed to do this for us. Oh, damn it. I changed the resolution to the original. There, that should be set to normal. Save the game, we'll start it up again, and we'll place the last of the items and figure out what that does. This is the original game resolution, by the way. I'm playing it in 960 by 720. That's what you're seeing on your screen. Takes 2 seconds to restart it. Alright, it's not to panic. Relax, breathe, just breathe. Yeah, you can play at the original resolution of 320 by 300, but it's not. I mean, for something we're streaming, it would be horrible, because I only stream at 720p, so if you're watching it at like 4K, probably horrible. 723 is probably, 720p is probably not that great at 4K anyway, so. Alright, it's not picking the item for us, okay. The only easy mode in here is it basically gives you the item you need to solve that puzzle.
Almost hear you thinking.
Can't make this out. Any ideas?
No, not really.
Cylinder and flint. Maybe that goes here. You also have to be a certain... The panic failures, yeah. You also have to be a certain distance from things, otherwise it won't work. What about the magnifying glass? Can we use that here?
Almost hear you thinking.
Piece of flint.
Use the flint and we've got a spark. Fire. One of the elements we lack here.
Piece of flint.
Use the flint and we've got a
So we need to create fire. What are we missing? We're absolutely missing an item.
Won't budge. Nothing hidden here. Stuck fast. Strange design. Anything?
Probably a transporter.
Nothing hidden here.
What do you mean nothing hidden here? There's definitely something that goes in there. Watching on a 1080p flat screen at the moment. Decent little old gaming laptop. How old? If I may ask.
Ah, the maze teleporter.
And from it...
This is where we got the magnifying glass. However... Yeah, there's nothing else in here. laptop from 2018. It's okay. I'm streaming and gaming from a 2019 laptop. Oh, it's a 1996 laptop? Oh, wow. Yeah, this game took a couple of years to definitely make. I think it was Braxton who brought up the theory that this game is an older game that was being developed like years before it came out, and that's why the button schemes are what they are, the controllers.
This blue tile. I can read it now.
It says bong?
What does that mean?
Your guess is as good as mine.
This one's stuck fast.
Bong. Why does it say bong on there? No, I knew about this game beforehand. Grind. It's a hookup pipe. Water pipe, as they call it. They certainly do. Bet you if I fell in there, I died.
Wow. This is incredible.
You're telling me.
Can you sense anything unusual from this, Rebecca?
I couldn't at first, but the more I concentrate, the more power seems to channel itself in the water through me.
Yeah, I can feel it. It's almost something written here. Burn won't budge.
So a bong, what do we do with a bong? We light it. Created a gong sound. Is that what I'm supposed to do here? There was one that said gong. The fountain nearly looks like real. It's probably FMV. Like a picture of real water coming out of a fountain. Or video, like whatever they captured at the time.
Nothing hidden here.
So over here we need to create the bong. Or gong sound, using the bong. Where was it? There was one that said bong. Or gong. I think it was this one.
This blue tile.
Your guess is as good as mine.
It's bong. This is gone. No, this is burn. So why?
Something written here. Burn?
Bong or gong, not the same B. You're right. You were right. I thought there was something that said gong, but I think the item we picked up was the water pipe, as they're calling it. I think it was in this room. Xylophone.
Maybe later.
Can't smoke it? Well, that created a gong too, so I don't understand this. We need to do something with the fan, which doesn't make sense. The reason why we're seeing those words is because we're using the magnifying glass. So now we gotta use the fan on the last one that doesn't have a word on it. Why you would do that is beyond me. But that's completely illogical, and I never would have figured it out. It's okay, Morgan. We figured out that the fan needs to be used on this. Why, I don't know. The mortar and pistol has been combined. Okay. Let's take everything back we needed to. Where's the fan? We didn't pick up the fan? We got the fan. Where is it? That's the fan. Okay. So you're supposed to use the fan on this. That gives you a scroll. We read the scroll.
Scroll. Vellum, isn't it?
Yes, animal hide.
We read this already.
Scroll. Something there. Can't make it out though.
Burn
A
it.
magnifying glass would be handy right now.
So we need to burn the scroll. Burn it with this?
Something written here.
Whoa, that seems to have done something.
Okay. And logic. Illogic. So what did we do? We screwed that up. It said to burn it. I hope I didn't just screw this up. Where's fire? I don't think that goes there. I think what needs to go there is the cylinder and flintlock. The fan goes there. It's not what I'm trying to do. So the scroll is no longer with us. All right. Oh, okay. So we can now open the box that says burn. Because we had that scroll. I did something. Hopefully I can do something here.
Straw?
There we go.
Straw?
Of sorts. It's tinder. Very combustible in this form.
Okay, so we have tinder. Let's put the tinder over here by the fire and see if we can use the magnifying glass on it. That's my guess.
Straw?
Of sorts. It's tinder. Very combustible in this form.
Straw?
Of sorts. It's tinder. Very combustible in this form.
So how do I light it on fire? Am I supposed to light it on fire? I think the idea is to combine something with the water pipe. None of this makes sense without a walkthrough. But everything's been opened, so I don't know what else. This one hasn't been opened.
Open. Good. Amber. Fossil resin.
Okay, now we have amber. Amber and mortar.
Hey, what's this?
I think it used to be burned as incense.
So now we could burn that? Fire, fire.
Straw?
Of sorts.
Hey, what's this?
I think it used to be burned as incense.
Did we use this to make it burn?
Hey, what's this?
I think it used to be burned as incense.
Not yet. Flammable powder, indeed. That's what we need. So now it's saying to combine the flint and tinder. Orange gunpowder, there you go. So we're supposed to combine, just leave the magnifying glass out. So that's what they're trying to say, I think. So now we can combine more items.
Maybe later. Maybe later.
Those two combined. Now they're burning tinder. So we pick this up. This gets put there. It's on fire. Okay. My guess is the amber goes here. Clouds? How do we create clouds?
Is that a cloud?
Not sure. Could be.
Only that can go here. Can't smoke it. Yeah, something's not right. Can't combine any of these items. Crazy world, right? Alright, so what do we have? We have a water pipe. The fan. What do you do with fan? I don't know. I'm just going to put it here. We got to put these on the right items. I think we have 2 of them right. How do you create clouds? You use a water pipe? Maybe not. I swish a fan. Is that the right answer? I think that is the right answer. So if you create wind with a fan, if you swish it, this looks like it might be wind. So I think this is right. Definitely this is fire.
What's this meant to symbolize?
Color's gold, wouldn't you say?
Color is gold. What does that mean? Amber is not really gold. And clouds. Fan works for hot days, that's true. Ball and snow?
This is snow. The powder's changed to snow.
Odd. The 2 powders must have been catalysts for each other.
Is that a cloud?
Not sure. Could be.
Clouds come from powder.
Maybe later.
Alright, we're almost done here. We just need to figure out this last puzzle, possibly. I think we need to turn the amber into gold. We might be missing an item. Something's got to be in the wrong order. This doesn't symbolize water, this symbolizes clouds. Maybe this is not wind. Maybe that's water. Let's put that there. And if that's water, let's put the snow. And now let's put this here.
Time to put the offering together, I think.
We figured it out. Okay, we got it.
Wow. This is incredible.
You're telling me?
Can you sense anything unusual from this, Rebecca?
I couldn't at first, but the more I
Yeah, I can feel it. It's almost as if the water's alive.
Alright, so it was just wrong things at the wrong time. So what do we do to the water pipe?
Wow. This is incredible.
You're telling me?
Can you sense anything?
I couldn't at first, but the more I concentrate, the more power seems to channel itself and water through me.
Yeah, I can feel it.
It's a bit illogical about the puzzle, because now we have the items there. Like, is there anything else for us to do here? I hate to be using a walkthrough, but... So, what are we supposed to do? Are we not supposed to do anything with this? Yeah, there's got to be a second part to this. Maybe we have to go downstairs. Gonna end the stream soon. Need to get going, but I want to solve this.
This connects with the pavilion.
The one in the garden, yes. But it's only one way.
Only one way, so the two-way one is on this side. The white around it.
Strange design.
Probably a transporter.
Said something about preparing an offering, right?
Wow. This is incredible.
You're telling me?
Can you sense anything unusual from this, Rebecca?
I couldn't at first.
Yeah, I can feel it. It's almost as if the water's alive.
The water is alive. I can't get out from up here. As far as I know, I think I have to put the mask on. Let's try that. Let's try using the mask while we're standing on it. It's still very puzzling.
Nothing yet. Nothing at all.
Because I think we need to do it over the white marked one.
Nothing yet. Nothing at all. Strange design.
Probably a transporter.
Know that.
Nothing yet. Nothing at all. Nothing yet. Nothing at all. This connects with the pavilion.
The one in the garden, yes. But it's only one way.
Nothing yet. Nothing at all.
Oh my goodness. How do we get out of here? We're not meant to get out of here. What else is there to do in this place? Like, I can't use...
Nothing yet. Nothing at all.
Masks. What am I missing? I think there is a second part to this. We just don't know it. There's got to be an answer to this. Chapter 13? So you have to combine all the items now. You need to combine the snow with the hookah. How am I supposed to know this? She said give the offering. I'm like, okay, what? Combine the snow with the hookah. This is why you need to have That combined, alright. Water pipe with water. This is why you need an FAQ. This part would be too impossible to figure out on your own. Add the incense to it, then the fire, then the fan. So we're literally creating a bong. Okay. There you go. Water pipe with incense. Add the fire. And smoke it. And all is good.
Water pipe. A hookah, if I'm not mistaken.
Oriental tobacco pipe. Gods don't pick things up for themselves, Adam.
So where do we place this now?
Gods don't pick things up for themselves, Adam.
Click on the water? Okay. Good stuff. What's this? Oh, a new weapon.
Dragon sword.
Go with our dragon shield.
Eternity. Now we're finally going to get some answers.
Chapter 14. Okay, only 6 chapters to go. We're getting closer to the end. Solving this mystery. Alright, I'm going to save it right here. And I'm going to go make some dinner. My wife probably mad at me for still playing. It's 6:30 our time. Thanks to everybody who hung out on the stream today. I'll say thank you. And Mitrell, Braxton, thank you both for the raids. Everybody who followed today, I appreciate it. And we will be back. Actually, next stream is on Tuesday. For those of you who are new to the channel, we stream Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8:30. Tuesday's the next stream at 8:30 p.m. New York time. So you're following the channel, you get an alert. There's also the schedule I keep up to date on Twitch. You can also follow me on Twitter. Kari Beer Pong, it's been a pleasure. Take care. I usually post updates if I gotta postpone a stream on Twitter and on the Discord. Discord's here. Twitter, I use Twitter more now than anything. More up to the minute, kind of. Not everybody uses Discord. Not everybody uses Twitter, so just follow the channel, that you'll get an idea of where I'm going to be streaming and when. I will be streaming this Tuesday, 8:30, and I will be streaming Thursday. Next Sunday's a little iffy, we'll figure that out. Good night, Braxton. Let's raid someone. He was online. Starting chapter 14 next time, so. Starting chapter 14 next. So we made a good amount of progress here. Who's online? Raid Camilio RGJ, he was here earlier. He is playing Fallout New Vegas. Take care, everyone. He's also a retro streamer. Big Cyberpunk fan. Check him out. Good night.